So, yeah, Eric, I'm going to play. Here's an example. I'm just going to play with this one here. What was the name of the first season of Power Rangers? And he would say, and he would get a point. As he gets more points, once he gets 3, he can cash in for any of these. If he wants to wait to cash in for any of these, so on and so forth. If you get 6 points, you can still cash it in for 5. You'll have 1 left over. That's the way money works, currency, etc., etc., etc. What? That's 3. Oh, these are all 5. It's right here. Will you in my backpack? There is in the big compartment. That's my backpack. There's a white box. Yeah, definitely. We're not giving it here. I'm just gonna do it. It's quicker.
Yes. I'm not yelling at you.
We also have a Mighty Morphin number 1 variant, signed by Kyle Higgins. We'll put that there too. Yeah, we're gonna give away this. I don't think I have any more. That's all. The rest are mine.
I have $100.
$1,200. Yeah.
Payment.
You don't know what's in there. Wait, there's no 4s in there. Oh, you found it? Here, put on my jewelry. You got that kind of money? I gotta get dressed first. Yay! Figured out how to use this thing. I think we're all cosplayed up. All right, so you're the. If you get the question right, Cowboy here, Christian, the Power Rangers guy on YouTube.com, will come and give you a mark. So after I'm done talking now, I'm going to introduce us. My name is Sean Fritz. I'm one of the co-hosts of Power Rangers in Cyberspace. Super clever name. I came up with it. Thank you. This is
Christian Ingram, aka the Power Rangers guy on YouTube.com.
we have a subscriber. We have another one back there. Does anyone listen to our podcast? I like it. This is my favorite student right here.
But I have heard of Bruno.
Bruno? Okay, so here's my take on Bruno. I swear his hat is sewn into his forehead. I don't think he's ever wrong. Okay, so we're gonna get started. We'll start with these two. Does this make sense? We'll just go 1, and then 2, and then we'll just start with next. You still need a marker, don't you? Christian, the YouTube, PowerRangers.com. The YouTube guy. What are you? Power Rangers guy. YouTube guy on PowerRangers.com? Okay, just put a couple in your pocket. It's the cheeseburgers guy on every fast food menu guy. Oh, sugar! I totally forgot. I'm pulling out my wallet right now.
Yeah, we're gonna work
Oh wait, we're not giving this away. That's Jason David Frank's personal assistant's email. His personal assistant's email. So what I have here are two tickets to San Diego Comic-Con. Just kidding. Who has heard of Fayetteville Comic-Con? Who would like to go for free? Woo! 12 points. I don't have a thing written there. They're going to go in my pocket. I'll keep them. Yeah, good point. So they're right there. 12 points. Slightly more expensive than the Lightning Collection. They're 2-day passes all weekend. Free parking, by the way, for everybody in this room. And everybody that goes. All right, we're ready to get started. So, first matchup, you guys. If you don't know the answer, that's fine. We'll just move to the next 2 when everything times out. So it'll just be these 2 at first, and then it'll be these 2 in the next question. No, well, when it's your turn to go. Tip myself. Then it will be. Then you'll just call it out when it's your turn. So. Here's, we'll do the same example for these guys. The first season of Power Rangers, and this is just an example, was called, exactly. So then you would get the point. You're out of luck. You got to wait till the next go around. So we move to then the next 2 for the next question. Does that make sense? I was talking, I'm sorry. Does that make sense?
Yes.
I was talking to the guy right behind us. All right, everybody understand?
Yes.
We just don't have room to put everybody in a line, otherwise we would do it that way. The Megazord from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers has two modes. Name one of them. What's the other one?
Robot.
What did the robot do?
It
It
can
can monsters.
Start with a B.
It can shoot a beam.
All right, give them both away.
Alright.
That's how fast and loose we play. Oh, we got player 2 has entered the game.
Player one.
All right, so our next question 2, young lady, young man. I like your haircut. I know a guy that did that on purpose for his license photo. Yeah, he was ridiculous. Fair. Who gave the in-space Rangers the Delta Megaship? I know this one too. It was like he wasn't even there. It's like it was like that's where Andros and Corona are from. Phantom Ranger was the answer. Says so right there. I'm gonna skip this one because this is ridiculous. The head nose turbo. You knew what it was enjoyable. It was. So, you two, okay. What group built the Mega Wagon from Power Rangers in Space?
PL-35.
It's the planet that they were from. What was the group's name?
Resistance.
Yes. Well, Rebels. Close enough. The Star Wars anti-government group, right? Because what was Power Rangers in Space? The Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
TV show.
Ask Chris will tell you.
Yeah. What's that?
Ask Chris will tell you.
Oh yeah. Oh, we know Christopher came in late. Humble brag.
It's not a humble brag.
Yeah, it is. You wear him all over your clothing. Isn't he super cynical and fun? He's who you want him to be. Oh, he hated it too. All right, so, ma'am. Oh, you're just here? You're just here to smile, make us all happy. All right, and we're going to skip categories to team leaders. Everyone should know this. Who replaced Jason as the leader of the power team? Just say your name. Just say who went up first. Whose hand went up first? That's your job. That's your one job.
Yeah, we kind of phrase it.
You tell me too. Yeah, okay, give both a point. That's how hard. That's how much of a hard ass I am. Are you playing? You're just here for fun. You're just here to make us all look bad. Make us all look like we're not cool. The other part. Don't write on over the comic. I mean, you don't have to write anything. Right? Just hold it for a friend. And okay, who replaced Tommy as leader of the Turbo Rangers?
TJ.
Not your turn, but you were right. We'll get there. You're next, actually.
I didn't know how it works.
That's okay. That's okay. I'm going to skip around to another category. Mentors. Oh, and it's your turn now, right?
Yeah.
Funny story. When we were in Richmond, there was one guy, all he knew was Dino Thunder. So after 3 or 4 rounds, I just started teeing him up for him. What? See, oh, it's actually a question in here. Never mind. We're going to skip that one for now. It's your turn, and Red Super Mega Force Ranger. Let's go with the Sentai, because who's my favorite? Who's not my favorite Red Ranger? Troy! This irritates the heck out of me. Anybody?
All the time.
See this foot? Could have acted better.
Ranger never drops their weapon, right?
Drops his
All of them from the Super Mega Force. Right down to the Legacy Battle. Super Mega Loss. In the pilot episode. Not the original airing, the pilot episode. and a different character playing Trini, and it took place in a bowling alley. Are we all on board? It's only on YouTube. It's awful. What was the original name of Zordon?
Zaltar.
Yeah. Okay. You said it with a slight accent, so.
Southern.
I live in the South. I'm from the North, so
YouTuber.
it's awful. It's called Power Rangers Pilot. They actually aired it after In Space, right? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was season 7. Hey, that's clever. Like Power Rangers in cyberspace.
Check us out.
That's our podcast. Check us out on iTunes and anywhere you get it, wherever you listen to stuff. Yeah, I was just making sure that. So we are at. You just went. And Dr. Oz over there. That's your cosplay, right?
Whatever you want.
What is it? I want it to be what you intended to be.
I have no clue. I just made her with this and bought things that go along with it.
She's name with Dr. Oz.
I know Dr. Oz.
All right, gentlemen. Who created the power coins? Close. He was big and tall and goofy, and he talked like a. I love how that's the clue. You know he does. I never noticed that actually. Like I didn't realize that was.
Maybe you were Sean taking care.
Oh my goodness. No, my favorite character is from the Sentai. It's has anyone watched Ghost Ager? Okay, so the arcade cabinet. Data was it Datas? Datas? That and the dad who's the chef who doesn't realize that 5 people live in his house with a mysteriously. Why is this arcade cabinet here? It's just it. Shut up.
They wanted to shut up the red ball, they just destroyed it.
It was their 6th Zord. It was their ninja equivalent. It was goofy.
And technically or alien.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, they like. There's. I talked about it at nauseam. Well, you've heard me say it. I've talked about it at nauseam. He really is. He's like Marvin the Martian with a motorcycle helmet.
I haven't even do
Ninjor says, "Do a barrel roll." No, Ninjor.
I have his toy.
So do I. Actually, no. I gave it away last
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
I
Somebody
gave it
wanted
to the girl dressed up as Pink Megaforce. All right. And we're back up front here. What men? This is Deontay's favorite. Oh, I'm sorry. I thinking we're coming out. Yeah, we're going in. So we got John Cena chain gang hat. Is that what that is? My next guest was Chicago Cubs. And I like that hat, by the way. You look like a guy I work with. He wears hats like that, and he's kind of dumb to talk. I mean, he's not dumb. I hate talking to him because, like, I got a lot of credit card debt. I'm like, shut up, dude. I don't work in the office with him. Chain gang. Thanks, so. I didn't care to hear you the first time. What mentor, Deontay's favorite, by the way, was once a disciple of Zordon?
Dimitri?
No one.
Oh,
We'll get there. We've already set the season and made fun of the Red Ranger
Go
at least
Say.
once.
Yep.
I'll give it to you. Why not? Unfortunately, a lot of people do that and watch that season.
It's a pretty big season.
Who's Megaforce?
Yeah,
Megaforce is a megafarce. Oh, I don't disagree. Since I did it better. You see what this cord is doing? It's like the cord is trying to rob me. All right, this is the last one. Give it to you. All right. So we're back up front here with you. Yep. So I know we're in the middle. All right. I got no commentary. Spike Lee, and we're back up front to the mad scientist. Is that? I don't know. Because of the hat, the glasses. All you're missing is like something that says New York Knicks on it. Shut up. All right. In Power Rangers Time Force, the Quantum Ranger was the leader of what militia group?
Silver Guardian.
Let's check the tape.
What's that?
I know. I just want for dramatic purposes. See how quickly he came over here? The guy that wants to write a fanfic about the Phantom Ranger's origins is like, we'll get over it right away. Play for drama.
I heard that the Phantom Ranger was supposed to be Billy.
A lot of people think that.
Well, here's the thing.
Well, somebody didn't go to the 3 o'clock David Ghost panel. He talked about it. Because you know why? Because he asked about it.
Oh, you did?
That was him. I was sitting beside him when he asked. If that counts for anything. It doesn't, by the way.
If I asked him, he was supposed to be
I'm
both.
heading to the class.
I don't know what that's from.
It's from before you were born.
95.
Yeah.
He's a youngin'. So we're here to here, and then we're back up front. You guys just want that. Did you give anybody points for that last one?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry.
Sean, I do my job, thank you.
You do it horrible.
Yeah,
Do you remember
I do it
the-
okay.
Yeah, 335.
Okay, so whose turn is it?
It is here and back up front. No,
Okay.
Here.
Right here. These
Right
two.
here?
Yeah,
All right.
We're one extra on this side, which is fine.
Okay. What is the name of Lord Zed Zord?
Servantera.
He was the second faster.
Yeah.
But,
Alright, thanks everyone.
did you see his name today?
Stop. Stop. We watched that video last night.
Yeah.
So it's you and you? Yeah. All right. What is the name of Goldar Zord?
One eye.
He's in there.
That's the end of it. Say what you said and then put what I just said.
There you go.
Hey.
Yay!
All right. So it's you. You.
No, it's first one. Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm new here.
Obviously. Who is Rita Repulsa's father?
Master Father.
There you go.
Master Mold.
Your turn and your turn.
Third row and
Who is the main villain of Power Rangers Turbo? I don't know
That
who
was
said
a
it first.
single line.
yeah, why not? It's not like we're giving money out here. Look at these guys going and they're part of them.
I was
Right.
laughing.
That's okay.
So it's you back there and you. He's not playing?
Yeah, he's just here for most part.
Okay. Alright. In Power Rangers Zeo,
But he is.
what empire is the main villain?
The Machine Empire.
Oh, that was like another time. Wait here. What's going on here?
Alright. So it's you now and you. In Power Rangers Lost Galaxy, who is Magna Defender's arch rival?
Oh, no.
Magna Defender, Lost Galaxy.
I know what he looks like.
Yeah.
We all know what he looks like.
Happy life.
That's the tough one.
That's the one I
Do you just want me to give away the answer?
Welcome back to us.
Okay, do y'all know what it is?
I know what it is, yes.
Alright, then I guess y'all two.
For the seal.
It's Treasuron. Yes, Treasuron.
Okay.
And then we'll just ask the same question, another question the same to you.
Yeah, because that one's kind of
Because
hard.
we're playing Best Solution.
That one was kind of hard, so I'll let y'all two go again. Who is the main villain of the Power Rangers Turbo movie?
I just
The fans.
Accurate.
What was it, Turbo Power Rangers movie?
Turbo, they reused the suit in space.
Yeah.
All the CG.
Dark Spectre.
What was the name in the?
Well, he's called
Yeah.
Dark
It wasn't Malagor.
Yeah.
Who said Malagor?
Bless you.
Bless you.
All right, so it's you and you now. All right. In Power Rangers SPD, what previous team's helmets was used for the A squad?
In space.
There we go. And then afterwards, they destroyed the helmets. They put them in a wood chipper.
Yes, really.
Yes, really.
Here.
All right, so
You guys playing too?
and
You
back
guys
here,
playing
Captain Court.
You?
Yeah. In Ninja Storm, what was the relation between Cam and Lothor?
Uncle.
Both of them said it at the same time.
It's not competition. Community, not competition. Said during a competition. Did I? Were you supposed to go? What's a girl?
You should just leave that point because you put it on there. That's your fault.
Yeah, that's true.
Error on that due to
Due to Sean's mistake. Thanks, Sean.
by law, once a ninja is banished, they cease to exist.
Uh-oh, we're playing that game now? I do like that game.
All right, so it's you and you back there. Where were the Mega Voyager machines hidden?
Try again.
Whose moons? Just name out every planet, you'll eventually get it. Jupiter, yep, there you go.
Wait, this is the right one, right?
Yeah, Sean, you're doing a great job, man.
I'm trying to get you player 3 and 4 and 5 and then go again.
All right, so we got you here and you up here. All right. In Power Rangers Wild Force, what was the name of the kid who turned into Animus?
Kite.
There you go.
Sorry.
Uno punto por favor.
Who knows? I'll play the voice in the room.
And you can cash in your points at any time for anything on this lovely team.
Vanna White will help you if you want anything.
If you get up to 20 points, you can take Sean home.
I live locally, by the way. For you to leave, you can leave whatever. Is that what you said? To leave me here? Well, that's fine. I'll just drive home.
Yeah, raise a car.
Does anybody want to trade any points in for anything fun up here? Nope.
No.
No problem. Okay. Where are we at? Deontay, have you been keeping track? I like how they're keeping track. 1 and 2. All right. This actually came up in the David Yost panel earlier, but the name was not given. What is the name of Billy's retrofitted VW Beetle?
Oh.
Super cool name.
Very. Very
Is it the power ball?
Oh.
No, it's not.
What? You're right.
He did say it. I was waiting for you to say it. I was looking right at it. I'm like, you know what lingo? It's rad, man.
You're too old to say that.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm older than you, and I can say stuff from the 70s because I was born in the 80s.
90s.
No, 80s. You're the coolest. My sister was born in the 90s. So the Fresh Prince theme is playing out there. Has anyone ever heard it in Italian? Because it is hilarious. I don't speak it, so to me it's just funny. Let's go with, hey Christian, this is a 2-point question. 2-point question. Next. We got Green Arrow and we got
No.
Richard. I'm sorry, I'm totally skipping the whole row.
Come on,
Sorry. There's no seat there, so it's throwing me off. So we got I got nothing.
Red shirt.
We got red shirt here. And it's your turn? Yep. What are the upgraded blasters that Tommy and Jason retrieved from Thanos called? Or Titanus. It says Titanus here. What are the names of the upgraded blasters that Tommy and Jason retrieved from Titanus? It's very Thor-esque. I think Thor meets David from the Bible. I know that's a weird matchup, isn't it? What are you thinking? What are you thinking? Think of what? Close. Yeah, you got a Stingray. 2 seconds. Not a clue? No? Alright, we got first by hand was.
The Thunder Slingers.
It says correct. Give that man 2 points. It's the little goofy thing that said Jew Ranger on the back. It's pronounced Jew, Z-Y-U. I know it's not anti-Semitic.
Started on this.
I have a thing about people not pronouncing things right. And, I love Sentai. I love to call you Sentai Zeyu Ranger. Because they say the name twice in the intro credits. Here's another 2-point question. Yeah, I'm bitter about it. Another 2-point question. So we got, you're playing, right? Or no? One of you two was playing, right? Mr. Rutgers. I know it's an R from Rutgers, right? North Jersey, represent.
It's Team Rocket.
Giovanni.
R? It's also the Rutgers University logo. You got a card, right? You're playing? Okay. And Mr. Not Red Shirt here. It's 2. What materials were used in the making of the Power Rangers in Space Weapons? Actually, I'm going to make this 3 points because it is tough. Just 3. Yeah. What type of material from the universe was used to make the in-space weapons? It's a dumb name, by the way.
Like unobtainium now?
That's dumber. I like it. It's creatively dumb. This is lazy. This is Chiplin lazy.
Isn't Ninja Steel such a good season? Ninja Steel?
No, it's not.
Ninja Steel is horrible.
No, Ninja Fart Steel.
Exactly.
What's that? It ended?
It's only bad that they didn't
No,
travel the universe.
it's so subtle. No, it says one sentence. Universal hardened steel. Yeah, see? It was the episode where they break. So we'll go again. 1 point. This is a gimme. So we're back right here, right? What was used to summon the Dragon Zord?
Say it, we don't know.
Is it fluid? What else was it? What'd you do with it?
Dagger.
Okay, give me a point.
I never noticed that the dragon flute sounds like a trumpet just played through a helmet.
Yes, I saw the meme again by Shithead Steve on Instagram, and I saw it 6 months ago, and I saw it 3 months before that. A friend of mine sent it to me. I'm mad that he's not here. And maybe I just can't tell because he's not in his costume right now, but he would get this real quick. You're not playing. It's Green Arrow and... Are you playing? Daniel in the back. It's your turn. What gave the Gold Zeo Ranger his power? I know you know, Deontay. You're not playing.
Calm down.
The Gold Zeo Ranger. What gave the Gold Zeo Ranger his power?
What's the gold cave?
No, it was from Turbo, right? Yeah, it's Turbo. What was it? It was Weapon Bow.
I was thinking that.
Gold.
What's the question?
The gold. What's the Gold Zeo Ranger's weapon?
I have the legacy.
It's cooler that you have it than him having it.
Someone told me to move on my parents' house.
Yeah, that guy's a jerk. I saw this hand first. Yes.
I think it's the gold staff.
Yeah.
It's just mirrors it really.
I mean, it's kind of a silly, redundant, obvious thing. What do you always miss? The obvious questions. I work in IT. You've always missed the most obvious.
So maybe the thing though is that a couple of weeks ago, GameStop actually had to go power staff and stuff.
Did you get it? Christian?
They didn't tell anybody,
But you
so
know it.
when I found out because I was watching the Power Rangers YouTuber.
Oh, yeah. What's his name? The Power Rangers guy on YouTube.com?
It was a girl.
Oh.
Ranger legs.
Yeah, she mentioned it, and I looked it up. They had Saba, they had Blaster, and power staff. They went.
I would have actually bought it if I knew that. We just ended, let's see, it's Dr. Oz and Red Super Mega Force. Christian, can we get 2 more? Okay, thanks. We got Electro and we got Andre 3000. No, that's Luke Cage.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. But back up my streets. You gotta take the bass out of your voice.
All right.
I'm so sorry. Let's see, so we got. Oh, this is easy. This is 2-point question. And if you're looking real quick, you can see the name. What are the lost galaxy swords called?
I always think sabers, because they have sabers like every.
Because it's called saber. Wouldn't it be cool if they had like if they morph, if they was morph, they just like pantomime that they're pulling a sword out from their like a Brock Lesnar tattoo sword off of their torso, and that then they would just immediately morph. That way they don't have to have goofy, big, gigantic cell phones or whatever. Also, programming note. Has everyone downloaded the GalaxyCon app for their phone? You do know that you can rate your panels in the app. So 5 stars. Yeah, 1 star, you're funny. 5 stars, you get a point. Okay, hold on.
You want to turn in for something?
Deontay, whose turns are
You keep
there?
left.
Cameraman just left. We got a point. We're good. So we just went with, it's Luki's turn. Do you want to answer a question? You can get all this, you can get any of these free things up here with the proper amount. It's like commerce. You get points, you redeem it for gear. I know. It's like that Guns N' Roses song. Yes. If you rate it just 5 stars, raise your hand, he will come get you. Thank you for taking the bait. So we are at, if you did it, hold your head, hold on, Christian will come give you a thing. So we're back to Megazord Hat, and we're over here at Luke Cage.
Okay.
You don't have to yet, you can do it later too. We'll be till 6. Alright, I just want to make sure everyone got, Christian, we got in the back there, and then we got second row. So right behind you, Christian. Where did our cameraman go? He could do this. Yeah, I know, he's.
Just start asking questions.
Rating the app.
Yeah, on the GalaxyCon app, you can rate your panels, and this means that they'll maybe want us back. And if you give us 5 stars, well, when we did this at Richmond, same questions. This one's way too hard.
Anybody else?
I just did it, sorry.
Are you good?
This one's easy.
I was like, oh wait, I should be doing this.
This one's from Ninja Steel. And we're at here and here. So in the episode, was it 1 or 2 episodes? In Dimensions in Danger, it was 1 episode. There was unfortunately 1. In the Dimensions in Danger 25th anniversary crossover episode, Tommy, he's here. Mr. David Frank.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, Capture Card. Morphs into 4 of his 5 previous Ranger forms using the Master Morpher. Which form did he not morph into? Give that man a point.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Look at this question. What in the hell?
Who did this?
Skip it. It's basically name one of the 10 people that came back to the Dimension of Danger. Well, just one. It's a long question in case we need a filler. This one's really hard, so I'm going to skip the Forever Red one. Okay.
Everybody knows Forever Red.
So we're back up here, and are you playing it later? Okay. In Forever Red, would it make sense they call it Forever Red? What ranger, this is kind of, the wording on this is weird, so I might have to just restate. In Forever Red, what ranger actor returned only after filming for a very brief cameo? He was more for the rest of the episode. And is that? Yes. Jeez, I didn't know that. He's like, hey, watch this episode. Tell me what you notice. I noticed the Beetleborgs fighting the Red Rangers on the moon where they can breathe. Oh, riding horses, and don't forget the motorcycle that can brake and stop on a dime in midair.
How can they breathe in space?
How? Yeah, logic. That's all it is.
I mean, shouldn't they be dead?
Well, the helmets, but they're also demorphed for a time.
The power is protecting them.
Rita put
Even after. What? Remember, you can't do this without the original Red Ranger.
Yeah.
Said at the beginning of every Austin St. John fan.
No, that's why he's so like,
You didn't think I was gonna let you do this without the original Red Ranger?
We were hoping you're going to finish your panel.
Yikes.
This is, so we're over here, and we're back over here. Okay.
Guarantee he says that he's one.
Oh, I hope so.
I would love it.
2-point question. No, 3-point question. General Vengeance also appeared in what other Saban show?
Just said it.
No, you didn't.
General Phoenix, you said it. You like, they were.
General Vengeance also appeared in what other Saban show?
You said it.
samurai!
How did I say it? Did I say it?
Yeah,
you
mentioned the Beetleborg outfits in the.
Oh, yeah, but it was
But you
completely.
didn't actually mention.
Yeah, because Vengeance, we all know Vengeance is in Beast Morphers.
Three?
This many.
I can't.
The age difference between you and your brother.
It's
Wait,
11 and a half months.
oh, I thought it was 3 years.
Might be another.
Where are we at? So I'm going to give you a tough one. And we're now John Cena. Chain Gang.
Castle Force.
All right. Remember, you can trade your points at any time. What was the name of Balkan Skull's club or their restaurant bar, whatever, in Forever Red?
It's not a bar, it's power.
Their juice bar.
There you go.
Both flyers.
Thank you. Sorry, I had to DM up.
And I'd like to trade in my points for the Tokyo net.
Talk to the money man here.
Yeah, this.
That's the one. I just crossed off the points. Shouldn't be anything, right?
Okay. Do what exactly after what I said. We're at.
You just give me. I know nothing.
Okay. Are you still comfortable with playing? Do you know? Do you have any idea? So Power Rangers, it's they wear lycra and they have motorcycle helmets. And we're,
They talk like this.
well, the best is well, no, I didn't say grasshopper. That's a default. All right, in Operation Overdrive.
Oh boy.
Oh, I'm glad you, bro. I'm glad you, bro.
Hey, we have a killer right now.
Oh, shit. Killer. I wish it did, right? I wish I would, right? Who said that? What comedian was that? Oh, that was Kings of Comedy. That's right. Dude, prescription windshields? That's fun. In Operation Overdrive, Drax announces his parents' names. Name one of them.
What?
It says Drax here. Is it Draven? No, that was from Beast Mode. It's good? Yeah.
Drax.
Drax, that's what I said.
You said Drax. Thrax.
Oh.
Or Zed.
Oh, we were
Oh,
both.
wait your turn, homeboy. All right, we'll give both a point because not this one. I give him a win.
Who am I giving points?
Give him a point. Give my man over there, and it was your turn. Did you know that?
Who's getting the
You can
points?
say yes. Nobody else. Just left.
Left. Me.
All right, we're here, and we're In Lost Galaxy,
Oshmite?
specific answers only, please. In Lost Galaxy, what was the name of the character that replaced Kendrick?
Oh,
Specific name. See how I went with the specific name there? Wasn't your turn yet. I know you're excited. I appreciate it. Here's one of those questions. Remember when I said I teed up one of those questions for that guy? Well, I'll just give you the answer. Oh, did you get him?
Yeah, you got it.
So we're Red Ranger group, right? What is it? Giant R? Team Rocket. Yeah. Rocket League, right? The game? Oh, okay, yeah.
Which one? This one or the other one?
Nani? What's that for? You guys want to hear a story about an anime that Christian tried to tell me about, and then I cut all of it out? It's weird. And we're at, yeah, I'll tell you. Yes, in the alley. So we're up here, and we're Team Rocket. In what season did the Power Rangers watch this Sentai on television? Thank you. Yes, right here. It was so goofy too, wasn't it? No, I did. We got here and okay. What group of villains returned in Lost Galaxy?
Psycho Rangers.
I
wasn't looking at you to correct.
Oh, well.
It's written on here. I don't know.
You don't know anything, so gotta correct you.
I was looking at you to go back there. All right, let's switch categories to the whatever you want.
It's like only two.
You never know.
Two.
We are at second from the end, and we are at we're at red shirt. Where are you pointing at? Red shirt? Ready? Yeah, this one. 10 minutes left. 10 minutes left. Sixth Ranger category. Here we are. We're at red shirt, and we're at
The doc.
name one of the three. And then the second answer can go to the person who you're competing against. So, during Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, name one Ranger of the few who wore the Dragon Shield.
Jason.
Who's the other one or two or three or four?
Zach.
Well, I was asking this guy. I'm looking at eye contact. It's a critical one. There's a third. Who can name the third?
Billy.
Nope.
Abby.
Who said Jason?
Okay.
Christian.
Go.
You get one too. Jason wore it during the Thunderslinger episode 18. I'm not a nerd. Tommy wore it during, actually, episode 18 was Dream of the Evil Part 1. It was episode 18 was Gung Ho, which was an awful episode, which was aired out of order. Should have been episode 17 because the Super Putties were created in both episodes. Sorry, I'm going to stop now. But Zach also wore it during, if you remember, Jutsu. The second after Countdown. What was it? What was Countdown to Destruction in space? What was the three-parter at the end of season 1 in the first half? Where our Zords. Hey, Christian. Oh, sorry. I forget. It was at the end of the third three-parter book. Yeah. You got to talk to the money man here. You just wanted, so it's your turn, and we're back up front here. In Power Rangers Zeo, name one character who played the Gold Ranger. Okay, and yeah, that's both of them. It's not that hard. These aren't hard questions.
I don't know that very well.
Trey. 1, 2, and 3. One of those Trey. I don't know. And that's also signed by Buzz and Kyle Higgins. Buzz the artist. Kyle Higgins is right across the aisle from him, by the way. It's the same book on the inside, though. And I'm such a dummy because I buy as many variants as I can, too. I got the one per store variant where it's the green candle or green what's that thing the green crystal shard? It's floating. I paid way too much money for it. It took me an hour to decide if I want to buy it. All right, and we're at right here again, right? And we're at Venom. In Power Rangers in Space, how long was Zane in cryo?
10 years?
Close, but less.
5 years?
Less.
10 years?
7.
How many? Yeah, it was 2 years. Give him the point. Christian, give him the point. Venom and Superman Force Break. I'm sorry, I can never remember the Sentai name. Was it Sentai? Thank you. Captain Marvelous attitude, I think, right? Well, that's Robo Knight was much better in not. Robo Knight. Where are we at here? I did that. Hey, here's a softball. It's your turn and wait, did you just okay, so Cage and Aquaman. What planet is the original Gold Ranger from?
The original
Zeo Gold. I'm laughing at how easy these are, I'm sorry. I'm like Alex Trebek, I'm looking at the answers. What planet is the original Gold Zeo Ranger from? The jury will strike that from the record. Yeah, we got one. You were throwing your voice. In Lost we're Electra and man over there. In Lost Galaxy, how did the Magna Defender escape from the pit? Side note. Yeah, 2 points. She goes.
Yeah, she already said it.
Just quicker, just faster. Side note, wouldn't it have been funny if it was a Sarlacc pit? Like from Empire?
that was Return of the Jedi.
Oh, I'm sorry. So sorry. Who's the nerd in the room now? We all are, I think, right? I'm just giving you a hard time. So we're now at here and here. In Ninja Storm, who did Cam have to from who did Cam have to retrieve the amulet?
His mom.
Jeez. Both of you.
Hey,
F y'all. Yes, that's correct. Mrs. Cam. I prefer Mrs. Cam. I need help with the word.
What?
Changing it.
Captain?
Yeah. And Team Ryan. In Lightspeed, at what age will Diabolico return Mike? Exactly. Ryan. I said Ryan the first time.
No, you didn't.
Somebody wrote it wrong.
You
said it wrong. At what age he's not legally able to drink?
20.
20. 20, because it's weird to keep it says 20, 20th birthday. We watched the episode. I don't remember, but he's the one that told me to write it down. Because it's weird to kidnap somebody and keep them until they're legal, right?
I don't want to go there.
Running commentary is always fun. And we're at. I think he was skipping. Are you still skipping, Spike Lee?
Yup, I have.
Okay, we got 5 minutes left here.
Doesn't even know my more.
We're at. Okay. In Dino Thunder, what is the relation between Trent and Messigod?
Father and son.
Yeah, well, technicalities. Who needs those? So we're next, we're over there, and we're back here. Okay, yeah. Last question, by the way. Looking for a name here. In SPD, what is the name of the Omega Ranger? Hold on. The Omega Ranger. Think Metroid, think Metroid, think Metroid, think Metroid, Metroid.
Sam?
Sam I am. It was Sam Early. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our question and answer. However, thank you very much. At this point, we are now ready to, maybe that's your question. At this point, we're ready to collect your cards, and if you have two, we'll give you an extra point. We'll play, let's make a deal if you want to get something that is up here and you don't have enough points for it.
Yeah.
Does anybody have enough or is interested in the Fayetteville Comic-Con tickets that can go? Yeah, sure, why not? That is a very nice gesture.